Hi guys, welcome to Public Speaking Adjudication with Malaya. I am the president and owner of That Voice Speech Academy. I'm also serving as the TEP mistress for Let's Speak Women Africa for this tournament. So I'm just going to do a brief judging metric. I think first of all, what to look out for in public speaking adjudication. If you have done debate adjudication, you will need to firstly appreciate the fact that public speaking adjudication also has its standards and it's not quite the same as debate adjudication. Various points to look out for. For example, we don't have like a complete failure speech in public speaking, and we don't just fail participants because we think they misinterpreted a task that they were given. I think that's also something that you need to look out for. In addition, I will say I disregard AI generated material. So I will give all adjudicators, literally I would say all adjudicators have the permission to disregard all AI generated material. This is because AI takes away from the originality of whatever one is trying to say. So I think it is very much important for us to then take that into consideration. The next portion that we're going to look into is going to be judging metrics. Okay, so judging metrics, we have one: content, delivery, engagement, structure, and originality. And I'll take it all in bits and pieces and also tell you what percentage is allocated to that and what to look out for in judging metrics. Yeah, moving on. So firstly, the content. So in terms of content, we want to look at clarity, relevance, and depth. Like how clear or how able is the content able to address the particular task that an individual has been given? Is the content in depth in terms of what the task provides for the individual to do? Also, the relevance. How relevant is the piece that a particular individual has come up with? I think when you grade content, usually content would be allocated 40% of the total mark. And this is because basically in content, we are looking at what the speaker has particularly provided to the chase and how this particularly answers the task that they have at hand. Now, secondly, bring in the aspect of delivery. Delivery comprises of multiple things. Firstly, your body language, your stage presence, the overall aura that you're able to sell to the audience when you're on stage. I think that's about it when we talk about delivery, and would allocate it 30% because it encompasses a whole lot of things. Voice projection being part of those lots of things. And so body language, voice projection, and you'll understand and bear with participants at this tournament because we're going to be using an online platform. So clearly the gestures will not be there, but you need to look at like voice projection, pacing, and all those things. My apologies, I do know that I'm quite a fast speaker, and so I'm sure with regards to delivery I would have failed my portion. So 30% is allocated to delivery. The third item on the list is engagement. How able the participant is to engage the audience, right? We have to talk about how the speaker interacts with the audience. You will understand that certain times a speaker can be speaking but lack that particular audience engagement, right? You would also want to look at the structure of the speech. The structure is the organization of the speech, its coherence, how it's moving from one portion to the next. That is also something that it will look into. So for engagement, 20%, for structure, 10%, and the fifth item, I honestly don't know why it's allocated the fewest marks, because I tend to feel like it deserves more, because the issue of originality. Certain speakers think they can just be clever, go to AI, generate a speech and bring it for us. The aspect of originality is one that is important, and I think it's something that adjudicators ought to take into consideration. We'll then move on to the next